folks. Oh Pretty Woman. Here it is. Key of B. You ready? All right, that's it. That's it. Okay, now, the first half I had covered before. You might have remembered it from the down low section at some point where, right, it's root, minor third, fourth, side into fifth, and then jumping to the next string to the root. Then you do minor third, fifth, two roots. So, oh, it's actually one root. Now you do it again. Now just the minor third. Okay, so again. So we got the lick number one right there, minor third hammer into the fourth, to two roots, and then minor third root, pull off to the flat seven. Wait, here it is. So you do it again and you finish on the root. And then you go. See that? So you go flat seven up high, bend into the root, hit the root, then flat seven, fifth, fourth, minor third, two roots. It's got that feel of so here we go, the whole thing, up to that point. Now we do our idea that we've been seeing. So now it's fourth, slide into fifth, hit that flat seven. So now this one you slide from the fifth back to the fourth. Minor third, fourth. So you go. Then you do it again. So you go fourth side to fifth, flat seven, fifth, fourth, minor third, root. I don't know if there's two there. Let me hear it now. So you go. Let me see. Oh, I think it's right. Okay, so when you go, now you go fourth side to fifth, flat seven. Now you jump back and get the fourth. You don't hit that fifth again. Minor third, root, flat seven, root. And then you go slide up to the root, flat seven, root. Now you do fourth, bend to fifth. Okay, so that's fifth, bend to fourth, bend to fifth. And then you do it again, fourth bent to fifth, and then you release it and pull off to the flat, to the minor third. Again. So that's fourth bent to fifth, release to the fourth, and then you pull off to the minor third. Let's see it. I don't know, I think it might be, I think this one is actually fourth bent to fifth, then you release it to the minor third, and then you hit the fourth and bend it back up to the fifth. Okay, got that? Fourth bent to fifth, fourth, release to the, pull off to the minor third, and then you pick it again, fourth bent to fifth. So, so that's fourth bent to fifth. Then you go minor third, root, root. That's Albert King all the way. That's Albert King all the way right there. Because you're up on this note, bent. And then you're just snapping that minor third to the root twice. Now he slides up from fourth to fifth again, and you let it just cry, kind of die out a little, and then you play beautiful stuff. So it's fourth to fifth, then you go fifth, hit the fifth, and slide it to the fourth. Now you play minor third, root, flat 7. That's on the 4. Now we got our lick number one, minor third hammer into the fourth, minor third root, root. Oh no, let's just say, okay. Now to the minor third. You do this. We're so used to going to the root again. But we're going to the minor third. So it's still kind of up in the air. Then he goes, and he ends it like we normally been doing, minor third, hammer into the root, minor third, root, root, minor third, root, pull off flat 7. This is like, this, for me, this solo right here, these phrases is just what attracts me to Jimmy Dawkins. And it's like, I can't get over it. It's just pentatonic, minor pentatonic stuff, but the way it whips off the fretboard, the way he unleashes it, it's just like, I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but when you got this, when you go, and then he goes, I mean, what the heck? How the heck does this? It's just, I don't even know how to put it in words. Do you follow what I'm saying? I mean, you know, we're speaking a language here, the blues, right? So we're trying to communicate with our English language, but how do you explain this? It's like someone said, like, it's trying to describe colors like of the rainbow to someone who's blind, who never saw before, right? And it's just like, if you ain't into the blues, if you just don't have that bug, if you haven't been bit by that bug, if you don't have this like flowing through your veins, there's something about the blues. Some people just don't get it. They don't get into it. But if you're a blues man and you've been fiddling around with ideas like this, you know what I'm talking about, right? And you can't explain it. You can't explain this type of stuff. I don't know. There's no words like that we can communicate other than the language of music itself. When you say like this, when you go, I mean, how else could how the heck do you explain this? I don't know, man. This is why I love Jimmy Dawkins right here, and a lot of the blues players. The way they could take so much, get so much out of just a few notes. It's just mind-boggling to me, It's just like we're overanalyzing it. We're trying to put it under a microscope, and you kind of, it's sort of like you dissect it. You just sort of make it it becomes stale. The words don't do it justice. You just got to get that band going, the bass pumping, the drums keeping that feel, and you just whip these, just get these ideas coming out. Then he goes, that's the idea I got mixed up earlier. It's very similar. The beginning of it is, right? So you're doing that fourth bent to fifth, pull off to the minor, fourth, pull off to the minor third, and then bending it back up to the fifth. But now we go. Wait, now we go. Now I gotta go, I gotta get it, wait. Okay, yeah, see, now we go up, and then we do another one, and we go fourth to fifth, and then fourth to fifth again, release the bend to the fourth, and then pull off minor third. So we're ending it, it's like backwards, we're ending it on the minor third. The other one goes, see that? And this one goes, all right, so, okay. Okay, so we do our lick number one similar to before. Okay, minor third hammer into the fourth. Minor third root, root, minor third pull off from root to flat seven. And then we go fourth bent to fifth. Fourth bent to fifth, minor third root, root, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so it's, then we go flat seven root, and then we do this. Minor third slight, slow bend, and then we hit that fifth. And that's the 5. So that is some solo. I mean, that's Jimmy Dawkins in a nutshell right there. The powers. I don't know how he possesses these powers. What do you got to do, you know? I got a few tricks up my sleeve that I'm going to show you. I think I've kind of discovered something that'll really turn these ideas into your own. But what I am doing in the process right now is I had transcribed all these ideas, and I found the ones that are very similar. So as you can see, I'm kind of compiling this encyclopedia of Jimmy Dawkins licks, right? And a lot of them are similar. That's done on purpose because you keep hearing these same ideas. Now I'm going to kind of, just going over these myself, I'm starting to notice even more. I'm filtering it, you know. I'm kind of starting to hear, and you're probably hearing it too, the little moves that are just done over and over and over, okay? So I don't have any secrets, but what I'm saying is I noticed something when it comes to these blues guys. It's vocal. It's like they're singing through their guitar, and I'm sure if you've been playing for a while, you might have even seen some of these guys. Albert Collins was really good at this, where he would just sing the notes that he's feeling, that he's hearing in his head, that he's feeling in his heart. He would sing it and he would play the same notes on the guitar. See, a lot of problem if you're a beginner, and I know this is what happened to me. I had no concept. I didn't grow up with any musicians in my family. So I had no idea what was what, what's the chemistry, how does this work? And it took me a while, and I took lessons, and you know, they give you scales, and that's all again trying to describe and explain what the guys are doing. But you know, it's like going to English class and they tell you where the verb is and where you put your period and your comma and all that. But when you speak, you don't think of where the comma is or where the period ends, exclamation. You're yelling at a guy. You're thinking exclamation points. You're just doing it, right? So the key is what I found out years later by hearing guys like Billy Gibbons does it, I think he does it on Nationwide. I think he does it on that, or it's Cheap Sunglasses. But I think it's Nationwide. Check those two out. He plays phenomenal stuff on that. And you can hear him if you have headphones, listen to it with headphones, you can hear him singing what he's playing. Now, they don't work this out. This is just how they approach music. They just play everything they feel. And someone like Billy Gibbons, someone like Albert Collins, they have a good enough voice and this connection to their guitar that they could just whip it out spontaneously. So think of this. If you've been struggling like I did all these years, and you might have heard it and tried it and thought it's ridiculous, but you have to sing what you play and play what you sing. Okay? Now, of course, this could be very tedious because we're not vocally trained. We sound stupid, you know. We sound like, idiots, but listen to Albert Collins and listen to Billy Gibbons on those two Cheap Sunglasses and Nationwide, and you can hear him. If you have headphones, you could hear it. Hendrix did it sometimes too, but like I think Albert Collins, some of the slow blueses are really funny because he really just it's coming right from him. It's amazing. So anyway, I know I'm going on, but that's what I'm going to try to work out. The simplest phrases, 2-3 note phrases, I'm going to start turning into little vocal exercises. And once you can sing these things in tune, you could you could put your guitar down. And the idea is you could start singing ideas, simple ideas. Then you pick up the guitar and you try to, and you'll know where it is because you'll learn the intervals. You'll learn the licks, so you'll know where they are already. This is part of what we're doing now with all these hundreds of examples. You know, that's why I say flat 7, root, the 5th, because it's not a specific key. I said that in like the first or second video. So this is important because now we start to understand, our mind will understand what the ear is hearing, and we'll be able to take these little vocal ideas. I'm going to work it out. I know it takes time, but I'm getting there. I want to at least do what I've done for all these licks up until this point. I'm maybe 2/3 of the way. I think I'm even farther. I might only have about 25% left, okay? And I'm going to do backing tracks too. Now, I know this is getting long, but this is like, you know, again, giving you a heads up of what's gelling in this noggin of mine. So this is what the whole scope of the whole system, course, whatever you want to call this study, is going to be. Right? So, all right. Enough of me yapping.